Everybody grab your green dildos and throw them in the air and slap that bitch in the face with it like you just don't care. And if you agree that women's basketball sucks and blows, then smack a bitch up with a neon green colored dildo.
That green thing bounces and it goes to the sideline.
On chicks playing basketball.
No one's picked the object up yet. You got to, oh my gosh, okay.
It's the war on chicks playing basketball.
Inappropriate.
So while I've got you here, I thought we'd catch up on ldo-Gate.
Oh, the WNBA?
Yeah, the WNBA. You did a video on that.
I did. I can now say I am well versed in the subject of throwing dildos at bitches. Did you see the song that I made on Suno for it?
I did. That was fantastic.
Everybody grab your green dildos and throw them in the air and slap that bitch in the face with it like you just don't care.
So for some reason, we've got people throwing green dildos or all sorts of coloured dildos at WNBA players, which I think is kind of funny.
Well, at the time when I was making the video, there had only been 3 dildos thrown and they were all green.
But now there's betting markets on it. There's like a green dildo crypto coin.
Yes, there is, yeah, and they're trying to claim responsibility.
Yeah, and the feminists, as you can imagine, are not happy about this.
No, they're not.
So Jezebel says, stop betting on dildos being thrown at WNBA games, you fucking creeps.
Do you really think that's going to work?
No, I don't.
It was a tweet that ignited this whole thing.
Yeah.
By telling people to stop throwing dildos, you're making more people want to throw dildos.
Yeah, you're going to open up just a torrent of dildo throwing.
Yeah, they should capitalise on this. They should set up a dildo stand.
Or a mascot or something.
Get your popcorn, get your dildos.
They say several dildos were thrown, a couple of arrests were made, and by Wednesday afternoon, one distasteful sports betting site claimed that betting on dildos had surpassed betting on who'd win the game.
That's awesome.
Here's the other thing. Apparently searches for green dildo on Google have gone up like 3,800%.
Yeah, I'm part of that percent. I did a lot of research for my video.
Yeah. So anyway, I thought we'd have a look at the most trusted name in news on YouTube, the Young Turks.
Ah, chunky yogurt.
Oh, it's so funny. You throw a dildo at the girls playing basketball.
You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go! So we've got this fucking guy, John Idearola or something like that. John Idearola or something. He's been on the Young Turks for fucking ages and he's like the most boring motherfucker you'll ever come across. And he is offended.
Over the past few weeks, multiple teams in the WNBA have been hit with thrown dildos being thrown onto the court by people in the crowd. And as terrible as that is, regardless of the motivation, and we can speculate, there's actually a way that it can be much worse because it involves an even worse group of people than just misogynists or professional trolls. Before we jump into that, I just want to say I was actually at that game when that happened.
Okay, I've just got to say, soy. I was at that game. I mean, really, you were at the fucking WNBA game? Why? Was his girlfriend playing?
Yeah, I have no idea. Remember last night I told you they were selling the WAFL tickets? That's Australian women's football for $10.
For $10?
For $10.
Jesus Christ. Do they play at the same stadiums and shit?
I think they do, yeah.
So these stadiums that, I mean, I don't know how much they cost to like run for that, but it'd be hundreds of thousands of fucking dollars.
Yeah.
They're selling $10 tickets.
$10 tickets, and they're definitely not going to reach capacity.
No. And just quietly, I don't think John Idearola has a girlfriend, if you know what I mean.
I don't know how you can't say this is funny. Even the sexism angle, right? If they started throwing, what are those things called? Pussy pockets?
Fleshlights.
Fleshlights. If they started throwing fleshlights at AFL players or NBA players, that would still be just as funny.
I think it's a little bit funnier that they're throwing dildos at chicks. I don't know why. I just think that's a little bit funnier. It'd still be funny, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just a big fan of misogyny, you know what I mean? Always have been.
I wonder if they're going to get creative with this. Like, they're going to try ways to not get caught throwing dildos. Like, someone will activate a drone. Like, they'll sit at the top, you know, they'll sit at the top stand in a trench coat with their trench coat covering the drone remote controls and just fly it over there.
Yeah, someone needs to, like, develop a dildo launcher.
Yeah.
And when it became clear that security had not found the person, I was overcome with a desire to go find them myself. I was so overcome with rage.
Oh, he's such a white knight, isn't he?
Oh, this is so... I mean, the levels of soy in this fucking guy. I was at a women's basketball game and I was just filled with rage because they were being sexist.
I will fight for you, my lady. I've come to remove the dildo from the court.
Milady!
Milady.
Some players are sort of making light of it. She kind of joked around after it. But there is concern that if this were to hit someone or they were to trip or whatever, that this could actually injure someone. And obviously it's not a good look when it's a group of professional female athletes and people are throwing sex toys at them. But that said, it can get worse, and we're gonna describe how.
I mean, I can't really see how it would be that dangerous. It's a fucking rubber object. Oh my God, the basketball players are scared of being hit by a rubber object. They're playing basketball.
Yeah, look, it's funny as fuck, but there was one reason I did come across when I was doing my research. Apparently one of the dildos hit a man in the head who was there with his 9-year-old niece.
Oh, that's a bit fucked up, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
So the 9-year-old niece saw this massive dildo hit her uncle in the head.
Yeah, that's a bit fucked.
A cryptocurrency group has now entered the story to claim responsibility for some of these pranks because betting sites and cryptocurrency sites are starting to try to monetize this. And of course, along the way, encouraging more people to do it. And so a group of crypto enthusiasts have launched Green Dildo Coin.
How great is that? The green dildo coin.
Green dildo coin. I mean, at least it's fucking organic. At least it's not some like influencer. At least it's not fucking Boogie2988 saying buy my, what was it, fatty coin or something, doing like a pump and dump.
That's gay!
I mean, this probably is some sort of fucking pump and dump, but it sort of doesn't feel as sleazy. At least it's organic.
Yeah, and what was that jizz blowgirl coin?
Oh, spit on that thing.
Yeah, oh, the hock toy.
She's fucking disappeared. Apparently she sold her Twitter profile.
Does she still do that podcast?
I don't know.
It's not a bad thing, love.
Oh, she was fucking cringe as fuck, man. The thing about her is she was like just a 15 minutes of fame chick.
Oh, hell yeah.
She had fucking nothing to say. Like her podcasts were just fucking mindless drivel.
Yeah.
Says me.
I mean, she got famous for saying she would spit on a dong.
Yeah.
There are bets going on as to when this will happen, what color the dildo will be. And of course, all of this is very much against the rules. People have been caught that have done this. They've been arrested. Others are being banned from arenas or from WNBA events.
Oh no, we're banned from chicks basketball.
Yeah. He's got such a stick up his ass. It's against the rules. It's against the rules to throw dildos at chicks basketball games.
Do you think they made an error in their choice of naming the coin Green Dildo Coin?
What do you think? It should have just been dildo coin or something?
Dildo Coin or WNBA Dildo Coin or something? Like, it's good. It's not going to be green forever.
Well, I suppose the logic, right? See, they might be like SEO guys. So they're thinking, well, I mean, if people go to Google and just type dildo, they're going to get like a billion gazillion results.
Mm-hmm.
But if we make it green dildo and we make a point to chuck green dildos, then it's kind of like it's a specific search term. It's specific enough that it's going to land on them sort of thing.
They've nailed the market.
Yeah, I'm just hazarding a guess here.
Don Jr., who posted this.
Of course, they've got to go into like, this is why Trump's bad. You know what I mean? People are chucking dildos at chick basketball players. By the way, Trump's really bad.
But Trump.
Yeah. So apparently Don Jr. did a little tweet, and I think it's kind of funny.
Don Jr., who posted this on Instagram of Donald Trump on the roof of the White House throwing a dildo down at players playing.
Come on, that's funny. How's that not funny?
It is funny. It's hilarious.
He's so fucking boring. He's so like, oh my God, it's fucking misogynistic. But like, what do you expect from a guy who goes to chicks basketball and gets enraged?
It must be so exhausting having a job where you have to try and find things to be enraged about.
Yeah, I much prefer what we do. We just find shit to fucking laugh at.
He did that about his dad. And of course, the context for that is his dad has been accused of sexual harassment and sexual assault by literally dozens of women. He's of course tied to Jeffrey Epstein as all this is going on.
Well, I mean, he kind of makes a point there. He was very shady about the Jeffrey Epstein stuff. I don't know where that's at the moment. Apparently, I think I read that a judge blocked Trump releasing Jeffrey Epstein's actual testimony.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening there. But there was some fucking shady shit with that, man. Like, he promised he'd release shit. He didn't release shit. shit. That was all really on the nose.
It seems like a fuck ton of people have been exposed as being in relations with Jeffrey Epstein. Like if you got a photo of you shaking your hands with Epstein, you're fucked.
Yeah, and that's where I would sort of defend Trump a little bit. Just because you're in a fucking photo with someone, it doesn't mean you're a pedophile.
It's like heaps of people went to the Diddy freak-off parties. It didn't mean they lubed up anyone, you know?
Yeah, they probably did.
They probably did, yeah.
I can't believe he got off. We didn't speak about that.
Yeah, what the hell happened to that? Where did that go?
Yeah, he's just like free now. I wonder if he got all his lube back.
But yeah, he should be throwing dildos down at those women just trying to do their job. Strange family.
Yeah, I have a lot of thoughts on context too. First, on the White House, this is what we've devolved to, where the president's son does a meme of the president throwing a dildo at women playing basketball.
Chunk, the last president's son was fucking hookers and smoking crack. What are you talking about?
Yeah, at least this is all out in the open. Frankly, I don't want to live in a world where the president's son can't post a meme of his dad throwing a dildo onto a basketball court.
Yeah, I mean, this is what it's come to. The president's son is posting memes. Jesus, how precious is that?
And he's on tape bragging about how he just grabs their genitalia without permission. Having him throw dildos at them is not a great look, but unfortunately there's a portion of their base that finds that kind of demeaning behavior to be awesome.
So he's obviously talking about Trump there, and I will defend him again. He's not on tape saying that he grabbed chicks' genitalia without permission. He's on tape saying he grabbed their pussies and they let him.
And this was in private. This was secretly recorded. So
Yeah.
it's not like he got up onto the podium to address the whole of the United States and tell them all how he's very good at grabbing pussies.
Yeah, he didn't do like a live TV Oval Office address.
I mean, I'll bet Chunk has said some funky ass shit to his mates when he's pissed.
Oh, he's done some fucked up stuff. He said some horrific stuff. He used to be like a conservative and he was a blogger. There's like a whole history of Chunk saying all sorts of fucked up shit.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we'll have to dig into it one day. People have done it.
One other component about the financial end of it, then some betting websites started putting up, what color will the next dildo be? Which is so stupid, but I guess they wanted to attract attention. They thought the marketing was worth it because people then looked at those betting websites, they planned it, and then they did it. They put a lot of money and they now brag about it. They put money on which color it would be, then they picked the color, and then they themselves threw it on to make money.
Well, that is just a terrific idea, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not a stupid idea if it makes a lot of money, is it, Chunk?
I mean, it's probably illegal. It's probably dodgy as fuck. But it's canny. You can't say it's stupid.
He just hates capitalism.
Well, that's the thing. He doesn't hate capitalism, Chunk. And that's why the Young Turks are losing steam like a motherfucker.
Ah, it's the blue sky effect.
Well, it's kind of like they're not socialist enough. They're not like communist enough to be like fully on the left, to be embraced by the left. But they're still like whinging left-wing fuckheads. So the right hate them as well. So they're kind of in this like no man's land of politics.
They're also creating a situation where people are going to want to take things into their own hands. I mean, what was John's initial reaction? He wanted to go find a guy, right?
I wanted to throw him onto the court from the
Right,
stands.
and so this is not healthy for society.
My lady, I was so enraged. I just wanted to find him and throw him on the court. Wait a second, John. So you wanted to find the dirty, perverted, sexual harasser and throw him on the court with the ladies? Wow, what a bad man.
It's not a very good knight that rescues the damsel in distress and then lets the dragon rape her.
I will take you to sanctuary. You will be safe here in my rape pit. All right, last words, Cenk. I think we're just about caught up on ldo-Gate.
They think it's like the funniest thing in the world, right? Oh, it's so funny. You throw a dildo at the girls playing basketball. You're demeaning those people by doing that. And it's not an accident that you threw it at a WNBA game and not at an NBA game.
Yeah, because it's heaps funnier at a chick's basketball game. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they did this on purpose, Chunk. I don't know if you know about this. Just recently, a whole bunch of WNBA players came out onto the court before a game wearing a shirt that says, "Pay us what you owe us."
I did not know that.
Yeah, so they're really making a loud noise that they need equal pay compared to the men.
So is this kind of a suggestion that what you deserve is to get fucked?
It's
Oh, he's lost for words. The misogyny's too much. I can't handle it. Where's fucking John Idearola? Get John Idearola to go save the women.
you get stuck in this awful position of being a grown-up telling younger people, can you please grow up a little bit? Like, it's not that, like, I don't want to take the joy out of life. I don't want you to stop joking around. I'm the last guy to say that, right? But there's a line, guys. And demeaning women like this when they're actually at their jobs is way past that line.
So can I sort of deduce from that? Is that the right word? Deduce?
I don't know, that sounds weird.
I think that's the right word, deduce. People will correct me if I'm wrong. That if the line is throwing dildos at a chick's basketball game, then throwing dildos at a bloke's basketball game is before the line. That doesn't cross the line. That's fine.
I guess.
Yeah, so is Chunk pro throwing dildos at male basketball games?
He wants equality. Dildos for all! You get a dildo, and you get a dildo, and you get a dildo.
How crazy. What a funny story. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Visit Sugar Tits. She has a channel.
Yes, I do.
And we'll catch you later. Thanks for watching. Ta-ta. Bye-bye.
See ya.